Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Nxt 2.O. I am Gene Okerlund, here with Elois and with Wade Barrett. And today on Nxt 2.0, we're going to see Velasca and Kevin Owens still having their hang up going on here. Gene Okerlund said, "Well, you're right about that," Elois says. We all know that Velasca and Kevin Owens don't like each other, and now they're foes again. Oh yeah, they're foes again, Wade Barrett said. They don't like each other. And at the end of the day, they're going to do something. You know? And at the end of the day, they're going to do something. I know that, Lois said. Well, Wade Barrett said, I tell you something, Kevin Owens has every right in the world to hate Velasca, because Velasca was nothing more than knocking him off before he got to the TWF. So the way I look at it, he's got every right to hate her. Wade Barrett says, well, I'll deal with it. And now the TWF 24/7 winner, fighter, for fourth time. And don't ask me if I want it for 3 times because I don't know. I'm a walker and I'm only 4 years old. Won't be 4 until about August. So, Dylan said everyone thinks that thinks I'm a dumb TWF 24/7 fighter. Well, I don't care what they think. Oh, alright, Kevin Owens says. Now I just thought I saw everything. You know, this is what's wrong with the TWF. What's always been wrong with the TWF. It's always been toys that are non-wrestlers, non-fighters, winning winnings. That's what's wrong with it. Well, too bad, Dan Dillon said. If you don't like it, Kevin Owens, pick the wrong toy wrestling business to go to. Then you don't go to SMF Evil Dead. Dylan, you're not even a wrestler. You're not even a fighter. And how did you become the 24/7 fighter 4 times? I know, because your mother Zena and your father Cameron thought it would be cool to have a 3-year-old walker as a TWF 24/7 fighter. Dylan, why don't you just give up the winnings before you get harmed? Well, I already gave that up before 2 times. You saw what happened. But Dylan says, you beat me now. Dylan says, you beat me now. You want me to give up my winnings. You want to wrestle me and fight me. Well, that's sad, Dylan says. I ain't come alone. Oh, yeah, Kevin Owens. Yeah, great for you. So bold and fearless. Pick on a 3-year-old walker. You know, Velasca says, Kevin Owens, you used to have standards. Now I take it back. You never had standards. You were the same creep you were in ROH, the same creep you were in PWG, and the same creep you were in WWE. The only unlikeness between Kevin Steen and Kevin Owens is that, well, there is no big unlikeness between the two of you. And you want to pick on Dylan, the TWF 24/7 fighter? Why? You heartburned? You lust that you're not the TWF 24/7 fighter? That you don't got any winnings? You can go now, Dylan. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I am irked at you, Velasca, for telling me that I don't got no standards. Well, at the end of the day, Velasca, it's you who don't got no standards, or never did. Well, Kevin, I'm not the one who shifted on every friend he's ever made. I'm not the one that's, ended their friendship with Sami Zayn by slamming him in the back of the ring after he won the WWE NXT heavyweight winnings from Adrian Neville. Oh, I'm not the one who beat the shit out of Chris Jericho and then threw him through his farseer, and beat the hell out of him on a gathering of friendship on, Yeah, and I'm not the one that, walked, I'm not the one that walked off on Seth Rollins. So, yeah, you got no standards. Because you shifted on Sami Zayn many times, Chris Jericho, Seth Rollins. I don't really think anyone could trust you anymore. And now you're still doing the same shit. Yeah, you did to me too. So Kevin, you have no standards. You never did. Oh yeah? Ding ding ding. We're gonna see, Gene Okerlund said, if he has standards or not. Kevin Owens just did a head sit-up power bomb on Belaska. The slam fire shot on Belaska. Gene Okerlund says, look out, Elois says, he's going to do it, the thunder gun ball on Belaska. And now he's getting ready to do the stunner that he took from Steve Austin back in the day, Wade Barrett says, and he does it greater than Disco Inferno, Mikey Riffraff, and Steve Austin. Oh, Wade Barrett said, there's Dylan. Get out of here. Well, it looks like Dylan just did that thing, and now Belaska did the sit-up, might slam, and now here's the thunder gun bomb on him, and now Belaska is going to do the stunner to him now. Gene Okerlund said, nothing more than an offshoot, a knockoff, Wade Barrett said. That's what Belaska is. Yeah, well, the knockoff, the offshoot as you call it, Elo says, going to beat Kevin Owens. 1, 2, 3. Ding ding ding. Here is your winner, Belaska. So Belaska, the so-called goddess of madness, has beat Kevin Owens here today on NXT 2.0. Gene Okerlund says. And yeah, he was being a creep. He was being a heel or a bully to Dylan for no ground, sake or why, Gene Okerlund says. Yeah, you got that right, Elois says. That's what he was doing. Kevin Owens was being a bully and a creep and a heel to Dylan. We could see that. That's what happened. That's what happened. Elois said, I'll tell you what right now. I'll tell you right now, Wade Barrett said. Dylan's the one who helped Belaska beat Kevin Owens here today. Dylan helped Belaska. So we all know Belaska can't win without the help of Dylan. And that's the only way Belaska beat Kevin Owens here today on NXT 2.0. Well, Gene Okerlund said that might be true, but the reckoning book would say Belaska beat Kevin Owens. It's not going to say Belaska beat Kevin Owens with the help of Dylan. Gene Okerlund says. Michael Cole's now going to talk with Kevin Owens or Kevin Steen. Yes, Gene Okerlund, I'm going to talk with... Yes, Gene Okerlund, I'm going to talk with Kevin Owens here. Alright, Kevin Owens, things haven't quite gone the way you want them to go. Oh yeah, Michael Cole. First, I get to deal with Dylan. Then I'm fighting Belaska, the knockoff, the offshoot, whatever, the Kevin Owens wannabe. And before I had Belaska beat, Dylan shows up, and I lose the match. Well, it might be true that you lost. It might be true, but you lost the match to Belaska. Yeah, with the help of Dylan. Yeah. And I told you, that's the hang up around in the TWF. Shit like that happening. You know what? This is sad that I had to go for all that shit. You know what? You only beat me, Belasca, because you had Dylan helping you. Well, Kevin Owens, that might be true, but Dylan wasn't the one you were wrestling and fighting. You were wrestling and fighting Belasca, and Belasca beat you. Yeah, Michael Cole said, yeah, with Belasca's help, is how he won, how Belasca won. If it wasn't for Dylan and his bullshit, I wouldn't have lost to Belasca, the knockoff, the wannabe, and I'm gonna get back at Belasca. Next time we fight, I'm gonna beat her. Because this next time, she isn't gonna have Dylan helping her. Well, Kevin Owens, mad about losing to Belasca. Back to you, Gene Okerlund. Well, thank you, Michael Cole, for talking with Kevin Owens here today on NXT 2.0. And it looks like it is all the time we got here for NXT 2.0. I am Gene Okerlund, Furry Lois, and Wade Barrett. We hope you like NXT 2.0, and we'll see you tomorrow for Dynamite or Mike.